this is Charlie from Charlie's Awesome World of Adventures, and today I'm going to give you my review on the 2022 live-action animated hybrid Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie. Oh, that was a lot to say. Anyway, Chip and Dale have separated over the year. It after Rescue Rangers that show was cancelled. So, however, for the two of them get a call from Auntie, who's being hunted down by Sweet Pea, and it's gone. And it's not long till Monty is captured by the gang. And so Chip and Dale have to team up again, and in order to save Monty and stop Sweet Pea. So, while I can't say I'm a fan of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, I do think the duo or themselves is definitely a strong, unremarkable one of how the two of them are good friends and would do anything for each other. But that being said, I was pretty interested to see what this movie was about. Seeing as this could be like a comedy satire, on all cartoons, so I was interested to check it out, and I had a really good time with this movie. It was a lot of fun. It was enjoyable, and it did have a lot of heart between the characters. Speaking of which, the characters are probably the standout moment of this film. Any interactions with these guys, I do manage to make the film quite enjoyable, and surprisingly heartfelt to see how the characters have grown over the years. With the main duo themselves, Elf, Chip and Dale, the two of them would have to go through an arc where they have to come back together after being split apart for 30 years. However, they still keep their personality from the show. Like Chip is the straight man who's more cautious, and Dale is the excited goofball who wants Rescue Rangers to become big again, especially with the help of his new Facebook page. As for the other characters, while the main Rescue Rangers don't really shine as much as they do in the show, there are a lot of characters that do help the duo out, such as Ellie, the police girl who's a huge Rescue Rangers fan, and Monty, the other fan of the group who was the one under the duo must go find and rescue, and Ugly Sonic, Nick Hoon, who is basically the original movie design for Sonic the Hedgehog, which could give him a good redemption for everyone who hated him from that trailer. And then there's Sweet Pete, the villain of the feature, who's basically an old grumpy Peter Pan, and who wants revenge after being rejected, and starts making his own bootleg films. I'll say right now that he had the potential to be a good villain with a strong backstory and and Will Arnett giving a surprisingly amazing performance. But the biggest downside to him is his actual goal. With his machine, he that makes the characters bootleg, the bootleg versions of the characters. And why he couldn't just use it on himself to become young. But with that said, I will give credit that the actors did a really good job. Mainly with John, I hope I pronounced that right, and Andy Samberg as the main dynamic duo of Chip and Dale. Also, I'm glad they didn't decide to do the squeaky chipmunk voices, because that would probably get annoying real fast. As with these two actors acting like kids. And then as the story. We have the film. Where the movie is set in a world where all cartoons live together. But because it's mainly on the world building, but the main goal is for Chip and Dale to come back together to rescue their friends and from an evil businessman and his gang. I'll start by getting the biggest problem of the movie out of the way. Is that this might not be Chip and Dale's most original adventure. It's a typical buddy cop, and where two past friends have to come back together to save their friend and solve crime. In a way, it's kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but set in the same world as them. With that, it makes the movie feel easily predictable of all the outcomes that the duo will get themselves into. And how they go through two difficult also these types of buddy films. Like the one from being hesitant to join at first, as all the friendship that has its ups and downs throughout the film. However, I will say right now that the execution does manage to help the film, but to make it a true delight for Rescue Rangers fans. And with that in mind, I'm keen. In fact, actor the movie plays on is actually the heart. Sure, this is a fun and comeback film, but this isn't any about the duo coming back together. But sure, they'll go for the typical cliches in these types of films. But what's important is how the duo is that at the end of this, the duo has to stay strong, realizing that one can't be without the other. But also, as a comedy, the movie does offer some jokes, and I can say right now that this is probably the most Disney. These Disney Plus original film you can find on Disney Plus. That's in my opinion. Yeah. With jokes that come a great moments to give a good laugh, and even the ones that are just funny give it a nice big chuckle. Cool. But then there's one thing in the film, and I'm sure many people will have mixed reactions on, and that is the visuals. Honestly, I love the idea they decided to go with. Not just having CG animation characters blending with the live action environments, but also have hand drawn. can count out his blending as well. Oh, I've got to admit that the stars themselves work really well. Oh, and they surprisingly do blend together. But what I really do like is how did the looks of Chip there. Sure, Chip does have a good traditional hand-drawn look, but they actually nail the CG on Dale to make him more or like someone from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers just done and something that's trying to be an album in Chipmunk's code. On top of that, at the movie does go over different areas of all the different cartoons. Even having a convention where all the famous cartoon characters live together, but so everyone can actually see them. Either. I'll say right now that if you want good enough amount of cameos, then this movie will definitely deliver. But if there's one thing that I was actually surprised is how well they blend in with the live action environments. Sure, it can feel a bit off-putting at first, but once you get used to it, you'll realise how well the two styles blend into the live action and actually fit well into this type of world. Oh, it also does offer some great action scenes to keep the movie intense and have the viewers be put on the edge of their seat. On top of a really exciting climax that ends the movie on a strong note. So overall, as the poster of this movie said, as it's not a reboot, it's a comeback, and a really good one at that. Chip, the 2022 live-action anime, a hybrid Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie is a fun and enjoyable return, and to Disney's most dynamic chipmunk duo. Well, maybe it's not the most original feature, as it does offer a weak and predictable story, and a villain that had the potential to be better, but it does make up for it with some great heart, some really fun moments, lovable characters, talented acting, and animation in both hand-drawn and CG that blends really well into the live-action environment. Of course, fans of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, as all Disney afternoon, will have a great time with this movie. However, but I'd also recommend this to people who love classic cartoons, as there could be a bit of something for everyone in here. It's no Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but it doesn't know how to bring the duo back in an exciting way, which is why I'm proud to give the movie an 8.5 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!